if you have enjoyed any of the previous John Wicks, it really has only gotten better with time. The grand overview, the grand scheme, John Wick 4 is a good potential final chapter in the primary franchise. John Wick 4, a continuation from John Wick regular, John Wick 2, I don't recall the subtitle for that one, John Wick 3, which was Parabellum, I believe, and then finally John Wick Chapter 4. I saw John Wick Chapter 4 the other night, and it was honestly, genuinely pretty incredible, I'd say. It's hard to want really anything more from an action movie, which, slight spoiler, was the top-down perspective, like isometric perspective even. But yeah, overall, the point is, the top-down view was one of the most interesting elements of fighting in the whole movie, honestly. I mean, there's a few things that leave the avenue for additional movies open. You don't technically, and once again, like I said just slightly earlier, spoilers, you don't technically see, you know, John Wick die. You just see him pass out, and then they have a gravestone for him. Not to say they wouldn't kill him, because Keanu Reeves is, you know, is getting old. I think the first movie came out in like 2014, so like it's been a while, and he's only getting older. Back to the true discussion, the more topical discussion. Overall, more interesting, well, not necessarily, not characters that are inherently more interesting than other characters, but a continuation of characters that are interesting. And additionally, you know, once again, continued action scenes, an evolution of the action scenes. Like I said, the top-down one was very interesting, and I think pretty well done. Similar to Mad Max Fury Road, I would see it a second time in theaters, considering it's not like, you know, some crazy art piece that you really need to watch multiple times to get everything. The only thing that I did occasionally draw me out, and this is just on watching people like Corridor Crew, which, you know, love those guys if you like special effects related stuff, but the lack of CGI wounds on people that were killed, just kind of, I could just like see that, like somebody could get shot in the head and there would be no CGI'd wound. Sure, it's only like a split second really of a frame of a scene, but I could just, every single time, just, I looked right at their little heads when their like faces were exposed, and I was just like, man, there's no wound. Once again, I feel like it would be a complete waste of time to add. It drew me in every single time, seeing the lifeless nothingness body with no marks on it at all. But it didn't really take away from the movie. I still had a whole lot of fun, like the potential ending, you know, like it closes it off in a sense that like you would be good with how it ended, but if they continued it and they continued to do it well, you wouldn't be like, ah, that's not fair. It's not like some malarkey like Grey's Anatomy or something, or Days of Our Lives. Nobody was a character that was introduced in this film. Did have a call back to, like I said, Halle Berry, because Halle Berry had 2 armored, like bulletproof vest German Shepherd. Him having a German Shepherd, I feel like wouldn't be like a, oh, that's weird. Like, oh, that's what a strange coincidence. So those are my thoughts on John Wick. And like I'm going to title this video, The Wick Burns Bright. Hey, thanks for watching. I just don't really care about war. Unless it's the war John Wick has on his enemies, in which case I did care about that. And, you know, I felt emotions during some of the scenes involving characters.